Ric Flair is lacing him up one more time at 73. Does that give you the itch at all? Do you see that and think that, Booker T's got one more run in him?
I have no itch to scratch. I scratched every itch that I wanted to scratch as far as getting back inside the square circle. Now I do stuff with, my students all the time. We got a big thing coming up here in a few weeks. And actually, I'm going to be stepping back in the ring, but it's a 505 match. I don't have to do much at all. But what Ric Flair is doing, he's doing that because he loves this business, man. Ric Flair told me a long time ago that he would never retire, and that's that guy, man. He's gonna come in and go out in a blaze of glory, and in life you can only respect that. I always say, how you gonna tell a man he can't go out and do it the way he wants to do it? So big props to Ric Flair going out there and giving the fans one more ride on Space Mountain, and we'll see how it all turned out. Hopefully for the best.
What was it like sharing the ring with somebody like Rick?
Oh man, I remember my first time wrestling with Ric Flair. It was on a WCW Saturday night taping, and they just threw me in there with Ric Flair, and I was like, "What the hell is going on here?" Half the time I didn't know if I was coming and going, just because he was telling me one thing and he was doing another. But I learned so much that one night being in the ring with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I learned so much. I was just a pupil. I was just a student. I was a sponge, just trying to soak up what did it take to get to the main event level, and I'm working with the best. Just sit here and open your eyes and keep your ears open and just go. So it was a great night for me. Man, I'm always excited about, doing my work. Never in a million years I thought I would be doing what I'm doing now as, for a living, which is really, really, I'm humble. I'm really humble actually to be a part of it. The story A&E did, as far as, my documentary, talking about my life, it was so awesome. And now to get a chance to work with, A&E again from this perspective, being able to overlay the legendary careers of some of the greatest superstars that ever, laced up a pair of boots for me. That's really, really awesome. So I'm excited. I'm excited right now.
How cool is it when you look back at your Hall of Fame career and all that, the accolades, and then to see that there's, biographies and documentaries being done about you and all your colleagues?
I really feel like, we came up in such a great era. That era was such an awesome time to be in the business, even before the Monday Night Wars, but then when the Monday Night Wars kicked in, it just was electric. The fans were so pumped up about what we were doing back then, and it spilled over till today, to where those fans, they still feel a certain way about those characters and those compelling stories that they were watching back then, to still want to tune in and just, get that dose of adrenaline just one more time of what it felt like, So for me, man, it's all about feelings. It's just like when you kiss your first girlfriend, and there was a song playing, and then it's 25 years later, that song comes on. You remember that first kiss. And that's what this is, with our fans, man, giving them that first kiss all over again. Stay tuned. There's going to be some awesome, compelling stories. It's going to be all coming from the heart. WWE Smack Talk.
With Peter Rosenberg.
And Jackie Redmond.
And Jackie Redmond.
Can't do without Jackie Redmond, because she definitely makes me look good on a weekly.